Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to a match here in our G1 Climax Festival. This is match number something in Group B, and let's look at the group. I can't tell you. It's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Match number 11 in Group B. This is Kenta Kobashi versus Marufuji, and here is the group. As we said, at the moment, Marufuji currently sits on 1 win from 3 matches. Needs to win this match and his final match against Ricky Dozan to stand any chance of seeing a victory in this group. Kenta Kobashi currently on 2 wins from 3 matches. Again, it needs to win this match. Potentially win against Go Shiozaki is a big one. If Kenta Kobashi was to win here, then that match against Go Shiozaki, which will probably be the final match of the group, depending on what happens here, will be absolutely massive. Go Shiozaki, of course, completely undefeated at this point in time, and will face Antonio Inoki in tomorrow's match. Kenta Kobashi had a bit of a rough start with that loss against the Great Muta, but back-to-back wins against Inoki and Ricky Dozan have really thrown him back into this competition. Marufuji, he had 2 losses in a row to start things off before defeating Inoki as well. And Ricky Dozan, really a surprise how things have gone so far. The Great Muta yesterday was defeated by Ricky Dozan. Dozan has struggled the way through this tournament, and Muta was starting to look pretty strong after losing his opening match. Then winning 2 in a row, so shall I say. Only to then lose to Ricky Dozan. So it's a bit of a crazy one. But Muta's not out of it yet. A win in his final match could still just about hold him in it. It depends what happens. I mean, if Go Shiozaki needs to lose both of his final 2 matches, I feel like probably, I would say probably at this point, Inoki and Marufuji, and potentially Go Shiozaki, the Great Muta, Marufuji and Inoki are probably out by now, to be honest. There's a slim chance any of them could still win, but I think it's incredibly unlikely at this point in time. And mathematically, there probably is a way that they're out. I just can't figure it out because I'm not smart enough, to be honest. Kenta Kobashi ducks underneath Marufuji and him a big shoulder block, taking Marufuji down. There's a leg drop right across the neck as well. He went for the dive and completely missed Marufuji. Wow, that looked painful, my guy. Referee now at 1 count. Remember, this is now the new rule. Oh my god, he folded in half. The new rules now with this is a 20-second count out. We are doing New Japan rules. That's double axe handle there by Kenta Kobashi on Marufuji. Sending Marufuji back into the ring. Kenta Kobashi springboard. Wow. Where's that come from? Kobashi now stamping on the hand of Marufuji. Kenta Kobashi now stalking. Is he going to be big here? Went for something, but Marufuji saw it coming. In the corner now goes Marufuji, receiving the chops. And goes again. Kenta Kobashi in control now. He has him in the corner. I thought he might be thinking potentially burning hammer. There's the boot into the gut. And a stamp on the back of the arm as well. And again in full control. And Kenta Kobashi really dominating this match at this point in time. Again, the stomps onto the arm. Kenta Kobashi now with a pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Look at those strikes, and Marufuji with a strike back, and now The pair of them trading chops and slaps. That last one really rocked Marufuji. That stiff overhand. Marufuji fights back, and I think, he's busted Kenta Kobashi open. Kenta Kobashi is willing the strikes on now. And look at these strikes. Pair of them in a hockey fight now. Kenta Kobashi dragging Marufuji across, slamming him face first into the turnbuckle, and now booting away at the inside of the leg and the knee. And now up he goes into the high angle backdrop. Kenta Kobashi heading up to the top rope. Here with a moonsault, beautiful moonsault as well. Oh, that was almost enough there. That was almost enough. And a big leg drop as well. Big boot into the back. Marufuji's got slapped right across the spine. And then it looked like he was going to go for an unprettier there for a second. Went for a bulldog and got thrown instead by Marufuji. Marufuji now taking him up. Oh! Package, brainbuster, Michinoko, driver. A little bit of everything there. And it's only enough for the 2 count. Marufuji, lovely spear off the apron, dropping Kenta Kobashi to the outside. Marufuji bringing Kenta Kobashi back into the ring. Lovely diving shoulder block. Big leg drop as well. Massive boot into the spine. Oh, here we go. Kenta Kobashi taking Marufuji up on the shoulders. Looking for that burning hammer. Wow. The inverted Death Valley driver dropping Marufuji right on his head. And that has to be enough for Kenta Kobashi to pick up the win. And there we go, that is the table. Kenta Kobashi up to 3 points now alongside Go Shiozaki, but of course Shiozaki does have a match in hand, which will be tomorrow's match against Antonio Inoki. If Inoki was to win that, he does force himself slightly back in the picture, but it does now mean that Kenta Kobashi versus Go Shiozaki in the last match of this group could be a massive, massive match. If Inoki defeats Shiozaki tomorrow, then Kenta Kobashi versus Go Shiozaki would be to win the group. If Go Shiozaki defeats Inoki, then Kenta Kobashi will have to defeat Shiozaki to bring out a buffer match, and then I'll have to beat him again to win the group. So it's not going to be easy for Kenta Kobashi, but he is still in this one. And I feel like at the moment it is solely in this group now between Kenta Kobashi and Go Shiozaki. Right, we're going to love you and leave you. Tomorrow we have Tetsuya Naito taking on Shinsuke Nakamura in Group A. Naito needs to win to stay in the competition. Nakamura is out and is just looking at this point for a few ranking points to make him feel better about himself. And also Go Shiozaki versus Antonio Inoki, that all-important match that could define Group B. I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, God bless, Auf Wiedersehen, and goodbye.